Hey, welcome into Cajun Red Zone Radio, 103.7 and 103.7 The Game. We're standing in front of sophomore wide receiver Gabe Fuselier out of New Iberia. Gabe, talk a little bit about the difference between where you're at now as a sophomore and where you were at this time trying to find your place as a freshman.
Well, I mean, things have changed a lot more. Twice as many reps have been put into where I was at last year. So last year I was just kind of trying to do everything so perfect, but now it's kind of easier to do, And I know the offense really well compared to last year, so I think it's easier for me to go out there and play fast.
What is obviously with the injuries and stuff this year, unfortunate. Last year, you got a lot of play early, but coach said that you worked at several positions now to where you feel comfortable, and they can play you in different positions and different formations. How does that work for you? I mean, obviously that's a lot more on your plate in the playbook.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, up until last year, I had no clue about the outside, and once I moved in the spring, I was doing both a lot. And then I finally just moved to outside, but I ended up still having to play both this year due to injuries and stuff, But it all kind of adds up. Once you learn the inside, the outside's easier, type of thing. Once you learn the outside, the inside's easier. So I think it's gonna help me out, just in the future, next couple of years. I think it really can be beneficial.
How have you been able to relay kind of your experience from last year being a true freshman to like Gary, Haynes and Keenan Barnes and those guys, because you were in their shoes last year and kind of just talk about some of the things you kind of tell them, hey, I've been there.
Oh yeah, like they were talking about how nervous they are, but I mean, I'm still nervous. Haven't got nervous even in high school Pee Wee. So that's you're just playing against people just pretty much as good as you. But I think as the years go by, so like next year they'll be like, they'll be way more advanced than now because they just came out of high school. So that's what I tell them. You just got to be patient with it.
One of the things Cajun fans always talk about is you started to get in the groove last year at the ULM game where you had some really nice plays, and then this year you're off to a good start. But what I don't think people realize or watch a whole lot, like in the Kentucky game or the Northwestern game, is that when you do what you're doing, specifically blocking down the field, maybe you don't get a whole lot of credit for some of the things you do there, because in UL system you got to block, and if you don't block, yeah, exactly. Coach Hull's probably not going to be playing you.
Well, our Coach Munoz really stresses that. He says if you can block better, you can catch, you have a better chance of playing, just because you have, 50 more block plays, than you have 30 pass plays, about 50 blocking plays. But that's just I tried to be more physical this year. And on the outside, it's a little bit easier, I'm not going to lie, because you're blocking cornerbacks, not as many safeties and linebackers. So you really can kind of like try to really sting the cornerbacks just a lot easier. But it's all about a mindset, and you just got to try to beat them every play,
Okay, Gabe, we're going to wrap it up here. Give us your 3 keys to victory here Saturday. Obviously, Akron has a very active front seven. Coach Amino is going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at you guys on offense. So that means you may have to open up the passing game a little bit more. So give us your 3 keys on the offensive side of football for victory Saturday.
I think we just got to come out strong. We got to be able to throw the ball really well, like you said, because they have a good D-line and linebackers. And just play with some confidence and have fun.
All right, Gabe, we appreciate it. And good luck this Saturday, and go Cajuns.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, my man.